right, so now let's start the beautiful exercise of emotional baggage dropping. Okay, so what I want to do right now is, people who are not turning on the camera, I'll not ask you to do this exercise with me. Unfortunately, whoever I can see, I will be picking any one of you to do this exercise live with me. The other people will be just practicing with both of us. Okay, so guys, if you really want to work with me in this session, turn on your camera and then we can get started. First come, first serve basis. Let's do it with you. Okay, ready. Okay, fine. So I'll bring you in this spotlight. Let me just... Okay. So before I start the exercise, let me just unmute you for a while. Okay, your video has got frozen. Yeah. Sudhir, can you hear me? And can you unmute yourself? I've given you that option.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So for the
I have
next...
unmuted.
Okay. For the next 15 minutes, I don't want you to move from your place. Okay? And you can shut the door so that nobody can disturb you, because this really needs total concentration. Okay. Is there a fear? Is there a insecurity? Is there any trauma that has been in you? Just an overall. I mean, I'm not saying what problem you are facing. Is there a fear inside you?
There may be fear.
Okay. Fear of loss, fear of isolation. What fear is it?
Fear of isolation.
Fear of isolation. Okay, cool. How long have you been feeling this?
Since 1.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
And it has become a habit now that it is with you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Fine. So we will work today on your fear, and we will see how beautifully we can release it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you don't release it, you will have this fear impacting in your health, in your career, in your money-related area as well. Do you see that? It's just not your relationship, but you have this fear for everything. When you go, even in your job, you do a job or business?
Yeah, job.
So in job, if somebody gives you something to do, you have some bit of fear inside you, whether I'll be doing it or not. Some fear pops up inside you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some fear
As I said, relationship is something which you are having, you think is the struggle of your life, but this is also connected with the other threads of your life: career, money, and health. Right? Okay. So we will be working now to drop your intensity of fear. Okay. And what I want you to do is just take a comfortable position, right? Like sit completely straight, and all of you can just follow what I'll be doing with him. Follow my instruction as if I'm doing with you on a one-on-one basis, right? And I will turn off my camera because any which ways you will have to close your eyes after some time. So don't worry, just keep listening to my voice and keep doing what I will be asking you to do, right?
Okay.
Are you ready to surrender? Ready, you can start joining your palms and start rubbing them. And put them on your eyes and face to feel the energy. And then you can open your eyes. Whenever you are ready, you can open your eyes. Alright, so Sudhir ji, how are you feeling now? You are on mute. You have to unmute. Yeah, I think you will be able to unmute. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. A relaxed state of mind, right?
Okay. So if I ask you to think about the same incident right now, right? I'm not going to ask you what incident, but just think in your mind. Close your eyes for 2 seconds. Think about that incident. And see, you are neutral. Right?
Yes.
Open your eyes. Where has the fear gone? Vanished. And who has done the magic? You. Right? So now do you think that you can deal with life better because you don't have that fear of isolation anymore hidden inside you?
Yes, yes.
This was stuck inside you for 2.5 years.
Really.
And it got released within 10 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So all the best, and I'm very hopeful that you will be able to deal with your life even better, because now this fear is not going to impact you in any area of your life. When people fall in love, have you seen that phase when people fall in love in the initial days? So if you say you don't have enough money, that person will say, okay, I'm fine, I'm in love. Have you seen that kind of phase in your life where you started dating somebody, you are totally into that person, and that feeling is amazing. Even if you have 50 rupees in your pocket, you are still happy, right? And then if the same person whom you are actually in love with in the initial days, maybe for the first 7 days of your relationship, that person asks you, hey, put this in the dustbin, or put this in the trash, you will say, okay honey, I'll do this, I'll put that in the trash, right? But what happens after 7 years? Okay, after 7 years, or even after 7 months, imagine the same person asks you, go and put this in the dustbin. You'll say, what the hell are you talking about? Do you think I'm a person who should always deal with the dustbins? Why? I'll tell you the reason, right? Again, you will tell to that person, I was thinking you are so passionate, but now I don't find that spark inside you. Who all in this session can relate to me? And who all have already done that, in your early stage of life, that when you were, very in the initial days of your dating life, when you just fallen in love with somebody, you felt like doing everything for that person, right? But after a while, that spark went away, and then when the same thing happens, you start reacting in a very different way. Now, what is the change that happens inside us that makes us shift from a positive mindset to a completely different mindset? Now, I'll give you a small clue, because again, I can't give you everything during this session. It's a very limited time. So remember one thing.